Hey, bet you guys didn't know you were getting a third video today. Yeah, me the fuck neither. So Behavior dropped a bug fix patch, legitimately out of fucking nowhere, and it's got clown nerfs, huntress nerfs. I don't know what to call them. Changes. We'll call them changes for now. And then, of course, bug fixes. So, quick news update. Hopefully, this video doesn't last more than like 3 minutes. So, the Clown and the Huntress are losing their add-ons that give them more objects. Clown and Huntress both have add-ons that would give them more bottles and hatchets, respectively. They're losing those. So, for the Clown... it increases for the Clown. His yellow bottles are getting more percent boost, a 2% and a 3% based off whichever add-on you use, which means if you use both of them, then you get 5% more or 5% faster haste. It says effect, so I'm going to assume it's not longer, but it's faster. But you know, we'll test it out in just a little bit. Next up, the Huntress is losing both her infantry and her leather loop add-ons. So she starts with 7 hatchets now, so you can no longer have 10. You have to have 7. And now, whenever you hit somebody with a hatchet, you get 2% haste and 3% haste, respectively. Behavior, what is your addiction to haste, is my question. What is your addiction to haste? I would have much preferred something like hatchets cause deep wound and hatchets inflict broken for X amount of seconds. The same thing over here, right? I would have much preferred direct hits with yellow bottles cause, I don't know, 1% hinder. Direct hits with yellow bottles cause 2% hinder. Maybe that's the same thing as haste, right? Maybe somebody's going to be like, oh, but that's just haste in reverse. It's hinder. But like, I'm genuinely confused as to what Behavior's obsession with haste is. Like, please calm the fuck down. Okay, bug fixes. Let's check them out. Characters. So I'm not going to read the fixed an issue every time, so we're just going to go through the issues that have been fixed. The unknown lunge to be shorter than other killers. I didn't know that was a problem. The unknown to not see black screen when teleporting to a hallucination currently being interacted by a survivor. I didn't know that was a problem. Actually, that's probably going to feel like shit. What do you mean? What do you mean he's supposed to see a black screen? That's going to feel like absolute dog shit. Fixed an issue. I don't know why. The survivors to clip into the ground when locker interrupted by the unknown. The spirit to see hidden items on survivors in lockers. I didn't know that was an issue. The Cenobite's power to not interrupt healing actions. I didn't know that was. I thought that was a feature. Isn't getting chained supposed to interrupt actions entirely? Isn't that the whole point of his chains? What the fuck do you mean fixed in it? What? Okay. The survivor appeared to float and disappear when being hooked by the good guy. I didn't know that was an issue. The cannibal camera to clip and to see through lockers or walls at the end of the chainsaw animation. Didn't know that was a problem. Stretch texture on the doctor's Bloodshock outfit. Head during his lobby menu animation. Didn't know that was a problem. For environments and maps, the underground complex where the placement of the hook in the portal room would not be accessible to survivors. That was happening? Well, how was it not accessible to survivors, but it was accessible to killers? Okay, then. Fixed an issue in the underground where the trapper could hide bear trap. No! Quit taking that away! Why are you nerfing Trapper, man? I feel like I'm going insane every time they nerf Trapper, dude. Salt circles would not appear properly in basement. I'm glad that's still there. By the way, if you don't know, if you're the killer and you spawn near a basement, you can pop down there real quick and see if somebody's running invocation, because you can see the salt circle very similar to how you can see totems. So, where a chest or killer item would clip into lockers in the underground. Holy shit, they fought, dude. Brand's gonna fucking cream. They finally fixed they finally fixed control stations popping up inside of lockers on Hawkins. Holy shit. Generator could not be repaired on one side. Well, that's good. I've run into this problem on Nostromo, so I didn't know it was a problem on Dead Dog, though. Garden of Joy, where the dream snare would be placed under the floor. I didn't know this was a problem, but then again, I don't play Freddy. Audio fixed an issue that caused Dwight's tight pants to jingle sound to be heard by all players when rotating in the menus. Now, that's just funny. I don't think that needed to be fixed. That's hilarious. And then an issue on Epic where players' grade could be visible in the tally scoreboard under certain circumstances. Okay. Pretty good bug fixes all around. Again, this is I like that they're reducing the amount that these two can carry, especially since they buffed the base kit. I just don't like the idea of just slapping haste on everything that you want to change. But outside of that, let me know what you guys think of the patch notes. And I'm sorry for the third video today. It feels like I'm video spamming, but I did promise you guys a news update every time a patch notes would drop, so that's what I'm doing. Have a good rest of your April Fool's Day, and I will see you tomorrow.